Well guys, real quick video on my old dually right here. So what I did and what I'm in the process of doing, and it's taken much longer than I thought it originally would, is upgrading the brakes. So you guys seen in my last video, or one of my most recent videos, I did crossover steering on this truck. As you can see right there, crossover steering. And that really helps how the truck drives down the road. It just feels so much better. However, with the steering better, the brakes really, started feeling not so great. And to be fair, these rotors on the front of here and pads are not new and not that great a shape. And if they were in better shape, it would definitely feel better. But if you know anything about the brakes on the front of a Dana 60, Kingpin Dana 60, they're single piston, at least on the Dodges. Single piston, it's a goofy caliper set up how it holds the caliper. And the rotors are not that big, they're not that thick. So what you get is, it'll stop, but it ain't really that great. So what I've done to help that is I put disc brakes in the back. As you guys know, I swapped a Dana 80 rear end, and as you can see, I got disc brakes back here, new calipers, new rotors, new pads in the back, so don't mind that. I was checking the oil in there the other day. You can see all new back here. So the rear end brakes are about as good as they're gonna get. And they do stop pretty good in the back. I have no complaints there. The front is where it's lacking. So what I have ordered, and it's taken a while, you can see the factory caliper and rotor and whatnot. So what I've done is Northwest Fab makes a bracket that I can bolt onto my front axle, and then do a little bit of machining to my hub, and actually put 4th gen Ram 2500 brakes on the front of my truck. So I'll have 14-inch rotors up here instead of the stock ones, which I believe are 12-inch rotors. I will have a huge, it's massive, the caliper they use on a 4th gen. It's a 2-piston caliper, and it's just way bigger than those are. And then, like I said, slip over calipers. The pads are huge, of course, to go with the caliper. So I'm really excited about that. However, I ordered all the parts, ordered the brackets, and the brackets are taking a while to get here. It's been probably a couple weeks, and it's supposed to be like 3 or 4 more weeks. So it is what it is. I really wanted to do it and put out a video for you guys, and have better brakes on my truck too, but it's just taking a little bit of time. So I will do a full video on doing that as well when they come in. And I'm really excited personally. I've never driven a truck with this kit on there, and I'm excited to see how it feels. And honestly, this truck should stop really nice, with 4th gen brakes in the front and then that dually rear end. It should stop pretty much close to what a 4th gen truck brakes feel like. Now, to go with that, the other thing I did was a Hydroboost swap on this truck, which I've been talking about for a while. And I filmed this entire process, and I can make a video on it if you guys are interested. Put the clips together, but I'll kind of just show you what I did. So this right here is out of a 3rd gen Ram. It came out of a 2003 Dodge Ram 3500 2-wheel drive, actually. I don't believe that makes any bit of difference. And pretty much it just about bolts in. The 4 bolts on the firewall, you just gotta oval them out just a little bit. That fits up. Inside, it is literally identical to stock. You can see how them pedals sit. They're pretty flush with each other, honestly. It looks just like it should. The rod goes right on. Everything is perfect inside. You literally have to do absolutely nothing inside other than just hook it up. Out here, it's not too bad. I got adapter, as you can see, just adapter, because this is bubble, and then it goes to inverted flare. So I just got adapters right there, and then just ran the lines right back to the block. So I didn't have to flare any lines. It's not beautiful bends and whatnot, but it works fine. It doesn't leak, you know, so no issues there. These are factory lines. This one is a little bit long, but you know, it is what it is. They completely screwed right on, threaded into my power steering pump and into my steering gearbox. A little dark down there. So you have to do absolutely nothing with the lines. Like I said, off of 2003, the lines bolted right up. Could not be any easier. And then I just had to bend this line, run into the steering gearbox slightly, had to bend it just to clear this intercooler pipe. You might not have to if it was in the factory position, I'm not sure. And then all I did was right here, I just got a T and teed in the return line right off of the Hydroboost unit. Just teed it right into the line, running back to the power steering pump, and just filled it up, and they work awesome. The vacuum booster on here was kind of crap to begin with, but this works really, really nice. It feels like a new truck. It does not drive, or the braking feel right now, as far as like the pedal and how it's applied, is just so much nicer than a vacuum booster. I never did like vacuum boosters, and this is a huge upgrade, and I'm super glad to have it on there. The 3rd gen units are nice and short. Clears the factory intercooler pipe. It doesn't matter if this was VE or P pump, you know, it would clear no problem. It's got plenty of room. I think it looks nicer, and yeah, you can see everything fits up. The only other thing I have to do is run a new vacuum line, which I haven't done yet, from my vacuum pump up to my vacuum line for the dash. So that's all I have to do, and this will be 100% done. So I highly recommend this if you guys are interested in upgrading your brakes, and especially how they feel and how the pedal's applied. So that's where we're at on the 1st gen. Just doing some brake upgrades right now, and getting this truck running and driving nicer. Like I said, I plan on driving this truck a lot, and I really want it to steer nice, I want it to drive nice, and I want it to stop really good. Those things are important. You know, it just improves the whole feel of the truck when you can, you know, it looks cool, but it also doesn't drive like, you know, a truck that's 30 years old. So with that being said, that's what's going on with the truck right now. Just working and waiting on brake parts really right now. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll definitely make some more videos, especially when I do those front brakes and some other stuff we're gonna do to it. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great night.